A little bit about me before I go on about CoachUp. I'm actually from Cambridge. I was a basketball player. I played in college and then played professionally overseas. Played in Israel and Europe and played on a team in Jerusalem. We had 6 NBA guys from the NBA just the year before, from whom I learned a lot, a great experience. And after playing ball for a couple of years, I went to business school and was then hired out of business school by Zintro, which is a startup here in Boston. Online marketplace play, very different industry from private coaching. They're in information sourcing. But I learned a lot about business development. I learned a lot about online marketplace as a business model and became very attracted to that model. And then meanwhile, over the past 6 years on the side, to make extra money and stay involved in my sport and give back to kids, I've been doing private coaching in basketball. So my professional experience is in private coaching on the one hand and in online marketplace on the other hand. So CoachUp is a natural evolution of my experience. In our market, there's real pain on both sides. So for coaches, these are people who are in their 20s or 30s. They were former college or professional athletes. They're doing something now probably very different from sports. They're working a 9 to 5, they're young professionals, maybe they're in grad school. But especially in this economy, they want to make extra money on the side. If they can make $40, $50, $60 an hour on the side coaching kids, that's a very nice thing. But they're not business people. They're not tech people. They don't know how to create a website. They don't know about search engine optimization or online marketing. But on CoachUp, they can create a profile. People can find them. We can take care of all the administration headaches for them. And it's a very nice thing on the side for them to do. And we've had incredible response from coaches across sports who are very interested in flocking to us and very excited about it. It's a good deal for them. And furthermore, we're able to do something fundamentally new and exciting, which is that for college athletes, former college athletes, you spend a lot of time developing a real skill, a real craft in your sport. You play a lot in high school, play a lot in college, and then you graduate from college and all of a sudden that skill that you've developed and spent all that time working on, you just kind of throw it away. You go on to do a professional career in something else. It doesn't have to be that way. You can make money off of that skill. And especially now, there's tons of people that want to do that. And do it not only for the money, but for the reasons of staying involved in sport and giving back to kids in their community. They feel very strong urge to do that. On the parent side, there's a lot of pain as well. It's very hard for parents to find private coaches for their kids. You could do an online search. Maybe you find a couple of profiles of coaches. Most coaches don't have websites. If they do, they're not very good. You don't know if the reviews are accurate. You don't know if the coaches are safe. You don't know if they're any good. Even if you do find a private coach, there's no way to compare them. Maybe there's someone who's in your town, closer, better, cheaper, all of the above. You just don't know. So what parents usually do to solve this problem is they'll ask other parents who they've used for their kids. But it's a very rare instance in which your friend's kid, their private coach, would be ideal for your kid, because it could be a different sport, you have a different price point, different willingness to pay, you live in a different place. So that's not a very good option either. From CoachUp, you can easily come on, you can find a great private coach for your kid. We're riding a really interesting trend in that college admissions is becoming increasingly competitive, very hard. Parents are looking for any extra edge they can get. Sports is a way in. Kids dream about being a college professional athlete. Parents want to support that. They're also hoping the kid can get a college scholarship. Even if the kid falls short of that, parents still view private coaching as a very positive experience. It's healthy. You do a workout. You have access to a mentor, a former college student athlete, coaching the kid. They develop a lifelong skill. Hopefully they stay involved in sport, continue to play recreationally. Parents are very excited about it, very willing to pay for it. It's a very positive thing. The business side of CoachUp, the economics are extremely attractive. So we're seeing that there's this range, $40 to $70 an hour, pretty much across sports, in which private coaches are very happy making that money, especially if we're bringing them a client and handling all the admin. But parents have this range, and our target market is middle to upper class parents of kids, between 11 and 18 who play at least one sport competitively. They're willing to spend between $50 and $90 an hour, so there's a natural profit margin built into that. We're not creating a new experience. Something that people are already doing, they're already paying for it. There's a natural markup for us in terms of revenue from lessons. Furthermore, there's lots of cross-selling opportunities. If we become the place where you go to find a private coach, if you're Nike, if you're Adidas, we have a distribution network of private coaches, former college, professional athletes in every city, in every sport. You want them wearing a CoachUp Nike shirt, not a CoachUp Adidas shirt when they're doing a lesson for their kids. If you're a brand, you have some sort of sports-related product, you want our coaches pushing that. Furthermore, we're going to have a lot of strategic partnerships. The NCAA, Let's Move, that GOV, Michelle Obama's thing about kids should be active for an hour a day. NFL Play 60, they're doing something, kids should be active, should be playing. NBA, MLB, they all have this. Because we're sports, because we're kids, a lot of people are going to want to be involved in this, put their name on it. In terms of acquisition costs, the economics are extremely attractive. I haven't come across a niche market that had this is such an attractive economics thing going on, in which people are searching for private coaches. The CPCs are ridiculously low. And the reason is there's no competition. There are no big sports private coaching companies. It's all mom and pop shop guys. Even if you do have a website, and most don't. Again, they don't know how to build websites. They don't know anything about SEO at all. So if CoachUp is the first link that you're going to, as a venture-backed business, if we're the first company you see, and we have private coaches in every sport at different price points, and we have guarantees of a large company, why would you go anywhere else? Parents will refer CoachUp, not the individual coach. Because again, their kids, finding a great private coach is a very relative thing, right? If you refer the service, that virality is going to drive our acquisitions costs down. On the coach side, coaches are flocking to us. It's just a matter of intern power to get them to sign up. They're coming to us, they're not paying. And the lifelong value and the margins, or the lifetime value is very attractive. So that's CoachUp in a couple minutes. Right now, we just took in our first round of financing. We're down the street in the Cambridge Innovation Center. We're looking to hire, we're looking for great people, especially we're interviewing developers now, so if you are a developer or know a developer, I'd be happy to talk to you. I'm going to be right here, so if you have any questions or feedback or just want to come say hi, please do. So, thank you.